Okay, we are now into episode 8 of the 248k 10 times multiplier run, starting in basically the same place that episode 7 finished, because we haven't done everything we needed to. We've got these outposted stone lines, which is nice. We've got this aluminium. What I really wanted is composite on the other side of this belt over here. So let's go and start building that, and it's more or less... The first stage is basically turning a whole stone belt into ceramic, which I've apparently already decided needs this much stuff, which doesn't easily fit there, but can we just... Because this thing I'm imagining is just going to be like this until we get bots up, and then all of this is just like we'll hack something different together when we're doing rail network stuff. But for now, there's two belts of stuff over here that I want to get. Both of these belts, and there's combat somewhere, which we'll kind of ignore. That belt of coal kind of wants to continue. This, I reckon we split this here, because we're kind of already doing this, and set this on that output priority. And then this thing... yeah, how are we running... Yeah, I think what I decided I was going to do here is do like a double... Yeah, that's kind of what I've got space for. Do you guys need... No, you're not going to need fast inserters in, but you are going to need long-handeds in, even with a bit of belts. I could actually do that on the same belt. Yeah, okay, sure. Save running a couple of belts around the place. Which means I probably could have done that with smaller inserters. Oh well. But that does mean that we want this one to be on the inside. Yeah, we're gonna have to... I don't want to deal with this yet. I'd rather just do lots of like combat at the same time, rather than be running backwards and forwards dealing with each new single expansion. But it does mean we're going to kind of neglect that spot up until we've actually got most of this online. Let's give you one more here, and then this is a place where we will get half a belt of ceramics out. Cool. Once we get more steam in, am I ever going to want to expand? If I do, I can kind of expand this to here, maybe. But this also means that this can go here, and we can just run these steam systems together because, you know, spaghetti. So that's at least getting some stuff. These guys are blocked because of that. I can make one more tank, and then there are some fancy tanks that need actually a lot of aluminium. Interesting. We're going to worry about that later. You can just go there for now. Because I figured, yeah, this other belt of stuff we're also going to want, but then I can have more of these guys in here, I guess? Can I? How many did I decide I need? I decided I needed 5 there. Let's do... I mean, if we're thinking about adding those, we'll just slap these here as well. No big deal. None of this is going to be well ratioed, but whatever. This belt probably wants to continue to go... to join this one to go back to the other power grid and other stuff. But we want this guy to get under here, so this can go here. And then what I really want to do is also join this steam network in as well. But... okay, I don't know if that's going to be super feasible. This should give us enough steam to do everything we need to do for the ceramics, and it is. Okay, so that's all the ceramics. I also wanted stone, but I don't really know how much or where I'm getting the stone or things like that. But I wanted it for like military science. Let's do that many. I don't know if let's just kick this off now. And then, yeah, disconnect everything, that's cool. Yeah, not going to worry about that. We'll figure that out later. Most of the thing I want to do is get this onto this belt here. So this can run in this... Actually, that's not true at all. This is not even the ceramic composite. This is just the ceramics. So what I actually need is this belt of aluminium. And then how many of these things on ceramic are going to get a thing done? Like 4? 3 of these things will use 18 times 0.75, so it's 4. I need 4 of these things. And then they also need so much aluminium, which is why these guys are close that we're going to do this thing. And then we can probably also just do this on the same belt again, right? Is it a good idea to do this on the same belt? Let's at least put the belt in the right place. I had sort of things I need. I do have a bunch of things I need. Yeah, okay. Wait, did that big tank thing take aluminium? Yes, okay, so let's do a brief run over here and pick up whatever aluminium we've got so that I can make... Yeah, that's a lot of tanks, isn't it? That will make me a lot of tanks. Okay. I don't think I even care about the other kind of stuff. What am I losing? Yeah, I kind of need to get this connected and then also get this one connected because both of these need to be connected, otherwise stuff doesn't work. And then get over to that other position and fortify those bunkers again, because lots of them are out of ammo, which is an issue. And then there's also holes in walls, so they're all gonna die, which is pretty bad. How do I get this? Because I did also want more of these, which, I mean, can I just throw them here? That doesn't actually, I mean, it's going to be a mess, but maybe, and that suggests that this belt, which also has to keep running because otherwise the aluminium will stop, can go like here or something, I guess. I don't think I have anything in my inventory that I don't want, sure. Yeah, this is also being out of belt, cool. There's a car here. Did I have... Yeah, I did see that I had a bunch of the stuff in my inventory that I don't need. And then also a bunch of these guys that I probably don't need. And then I wanted... Oh yeah, tanks. I wanted some tanks because I wanted to be able to make some of these, which is nice. And I wanted these, and for reasons, a decent number of those. Yep. Give me all the guns. You have... Okay, I don't really have that much for you. I want the ammo because I just wanted to go and fortify that position again. You keep making guns. Then I also wanted... Yeah, give me all the belt. And I've got a lot of coal, and a lot of inventory tidying is a thing that I've not yet done. And yeah, I think I'm going to attempt to swing... Can I do this in a way that doesn't... Yeah, I'll just spaghetti that again later, that'll be fine, won't it? I'm spaghettiing the pipes in at the bottom, apparently. We can have these things back. By the time bots are here, we'll have much different kinds of problems. Should I put those tanks down? Well, I mean, we're going back to get the stone over here anyway. Do I even want mining productivity 2 at the moment? Is a real question. I'm going to attempt to, because I want to kind of... I mean... Am I keeping this space empty, or am I putting more disastrous things in this space? Who knows? This belt here is straight up the one that needs mixed iron and copper. So I think we just squirrel that in here like so. And then, let's actually put it here, because if I do this filter again... not like that. Don't stand on the belts when you're trying to do balances and stuff. Yeah, so this will now allow me to get half a belt of each of these, which is not great, because I'm already getting... Okay, so we've got to go input priority on the right. Yeah, hopefully that does what we need to. Yeah, because this belt buffer is completely empty now, though we do have 4.4k that I'm putting in mining productivity. I don't think I want mining productivity yet. I think the thing I want at the moment... Do I have things? Yeah, I think I've got everything I want for this particular trip. Yeah, hopefully I don't lose too much of this outpost that we're now going to try and defend. Taking damage but not having guns shooting is a bit of a concern, because it means that I'm almost all out of ammo. Managed to miss all those poles, which is good. And yeah, this is... Oh, okay, they're just out of range. Okay. Which is still, you know, whatever. Okay, so we didn't lose too much of this stuff. Let's give these guys a lot more ammo. Yeah, because the other reason why I wanted the mining drills and stuff like that is I wanted to wander over here to put some more mining drills on the iron. I guess we're not using that yet. Because the other thing I don't have that I need a lot more of is steel. And we're also going to extend this bunker while we're here because, you know, why not? But these guys aren't even close packed. Let's get these guys a little closer. I could actually have, you know, belt feeding and stuff like this, but also whatever. This is more, yeah, this is more about just having a larger stash of bullets out here so these guys don't run out, rather than actually specifically worrying about how much damage is going to come out. Although it's kind of, at some point we're going to be up against spitters. I don't even think I'm up against medium biters yet. Maybe I am. So these back ones can have 100, these front ones can have 50. You guys have got a lot of ammo for a long while. Should be fine. Double layer of wall so that dudes have a difficult time punching through that. That should be fine. Actually, it's also drive into that pole. That's a cool move. And then also kind of buff this one as well, because these guys do look like they're taking a bit of damage. And there's not a whole lot of bullets in turrets here, so we'll just rearrange all of this. Yeah. I do want to repair all of these things. The wall I care somewhat less about. So I think we're going to do a thing where we find the damaged wall. And we just use that as whatever. And then we just do this. I've kind of walled myself in. It's fine. How many? Yeah, I think you guys can have like 50 each. And then how many do you have? You've got 20 each. Okay, let's just kind of rebalance that as well. Okay, so you've all got a lot of ammo now. That's fine. Let's do this. Okay. So, the reason why we have the mining drills, and do I need more turrets here? Maybe, especially if I'm putting more mining down here. Yeah, is... First of all, I've got all these efficiency modules, so I may as well just throw them in all of this stuff. Actually, I should have efficiency module of copper as well, shouldn't I? Because yeah, you guys have only got 2, and I will plan on drawing more of that. Especially once we start getting military science and red ammo stuff going, which is, I think that might happen soon. I hope. Let's do all of this. Do I really want mining productivity too? I think what I want to do is be working towards bots, and I think I did see walking towards the bot techs. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff I need to do, and then B, there's a lot of quite basic stuff like this and optics and solar panels that somehow, not entirely sure how, but we'll worry about that later. Like, these are all good things to do. Solar panels, railroad and lithium and concrete, and also none of those are actually blue ticks. So let's use some blue science because we've got it. And then lithium was a thing that I wanted? Yeah, sure. And then railroad was also a thing. And somehow, this is getting us... These are all ticks that are on the path to bots somehow. And I think I'll worry about exactly how later. Like, I think it's all... Yeah, this fission stage thing, it looks like it's one of the main, like, quote, stages of mod stuff, in the same way that a lot of the earlier stuff we were doing was in the electric stage, which is back here. So we're working towards... Okay, so the way to get bots first is to work towards the next stage of stuff, and then do more things. So I guess we're getting some of those basic capabilities underway. Do I need... I think I probably do need more guns here if I'm extending this mining, which I am. Do I just fully mine this whole thing at this point? I reckon probably so. Because I wanted to get another 2 lanes of iron from this, basically, for steel. Basically all that steel. So we can do this. Yeah, we can do this. That's bad. Don't do that. How many is that on one side, though? 12. Okay, so that's not even a full belt, so that's good. Or at least not a full half lane. Because we're going to have to, like, rebalance this as well, which is fine, is what we expected. Yeah, do that, do this, do we fully mine this side? I reckon so. I mean, this is the side that is away from... not like that, though. There's no... yeah. These ones on this side, less important. So we'll put some power poles over here, because that's a thing. And then we can have, yeah, from about here. And then we need some of these guys here. Not that. This. Is that... Oh, interesting. That's not even this outpost. Where am I taking damage somewhere else? These guys, yeah, so this actually might have needed to... Oh, these guys are swinging in from here. Yeah, we're having a variety of defensive problems that I kind of wanted to get bots going first. I mean, I have neglected a lot of defensive stuff. I think that's also the other reason why I was thinking about the next thing to work on being some military science stuff, because I kind of don't have a whole lot of that at the moment. I've got, like, bullet damage too, but that's it. Yeah, don't have any military science set up. 80. With my productivity bonuses, that's actually going to be very close to 12. Yeah, that's going to be very close to 3 full belts, isn't it? Which is nice. That's actually the amount I wanted. We can do this, and we can put all these on the left, and that'll probably just do everything it needs to. And yeah, more things that we're going to do differently as soon as we get bots and try and convert to a rail base. But for now, we want more iron as steel. Because I think my starter patches are also kind of struggling. Wait, did I do everything I needed to over there? Did I give all these guys all the modules? Yes. Did I... I didn't extend these guns at all. But they're kind of okay. And then these guys got all the things they need. Yeah, by a ton. So that's probably fine. Let's pretend that everything there is good. And go back and build some more steel. How are we getting... I don't think I am. I think I'm going this way. And then these guys can... like, go under this bit of... Wait, that's silly. I do have cliff explosives. Okay, so we can, in fact, just do like this. Okay, nice. Run on the belts, it'll be faster. Click through these weird basic text that I apparently need for bots, which is fine, because mod stuff. I've run out of belt again. That's nice. Do I have iron and copper ore? No, this is only pure. This is, yeah, from the stone path. Okay, fine, sure. This is massively backed up, which means the other one is also backing up, because I'm not using enough of this copper, which is also interesting. Okay, let's get this stuff out of my inventory, and then let's also get... Oh, I don't have any copper smelting over here. The copper smelting is over there. I needed more belt to get that steel working, didn't I? This is probably fine. Blue Science probably has all the stuff it needs. Do I have the furnaces that I want? Because this is also... Oh, wait. Is the kerosene still massively backed up? Very nearly. Okay, let's go and do this first. Because I'm pretty sure I made 2 tanks, and these tanks are huge, and will buy us a lot more kerosene time, because that's a thing we need to do, because we don't have a way of using this stuff yet, but that's, you know, fine. Yeah, let's just smash these guys in, like here, and now we've got 1 million capacity, like literally 1 million capacity for kerosene. Cool. Those guys need to build. Let's also go and get the other furnaces that I thought I might need, because I've automated all of these things as well. So how many... I have 9 arc furnaces. That's going to be enough. That many purifiers. That's actually going to be enough for all of those things to do a steel build, probably, isn't it? Probably. Yeah, what else? I've got some stuff I don't want in my inventory. You go away. Yeah, you go away as well. Okay. Then I guess we're going to see if we can do some kind of military science thing. Should I actually worry about fortifying these defenses at all? Oh, we got... yeah, because this base that I put dudes on, that I kind of pushed, I did not fully push. Oh, well, it's fine. We're going to ignore it. Okay. Wander back over to... Yeah, possibly should take some of the miners, some of the expired miners out of this base as well. And actually, given that I'm looking for things to do with these modules, because the point is I've made them and may as well have them somewhere so that they're reducing some pollution. Let's fully module all these things, because what else am I doing with all these things that I've already built? And you guys also need... Yeah, you guys will need some more guns, won't you? You definitely look like you need some more guns. Yeah, and then actually even more than that. And then should you have walls? You should probably have walls. Walls look like a thing you would enjoy, so let's just hack that in. And we're going to do that. That's what we're doing. We've done it. Go us. Yeah, so we've moduled this stuff. I could probably module the copper as well. I'm going past the copper now, because we've got to bring these other belts of iron back to wherever we're... Wait, where am I smelting steel? Is another really good question. Because... I don't know where I'm going to be smelting the steel, because this stuff is already taking up quite a lot of space. Like, I've got 2 belts of iron, that's cool. I want to get that... Yeah, because these guys are barely keeping the other 2 bases full, although it kind of... I mean, everything's backing up. I'm not actually low on steel there. Some of this iron is getting turned into steel. We are running down the steel buffer, yeah. So instead of doing this with stone furnaces, we want to snake another belt through, but then where am I actually doing this processing? Because I need about this much processing space. And I guess, I mean, I could do it here, but that's really going to cramp things. I could do it here, and that's going to really be a mess, which is better than cramping things. So I guess we're going to do it over here. Which means these guns probably are going to be ending up behind where I need them to be, so let's get rid of them. I'm still making some stone here. Do I care about making stone there? Maybe, maybe not. I did want walls, didn't I? Yeah, okay, so let's do a thing where we handcraft 300 walls, because that's a good idea. Oh, hey, stone I didn't want. Yeah, so let's figure out where we're going to put all of these things. And it's going to be kind of this pattern, right? We're going to need some casters on the end. Oh, wait, did I give away all my efficiency modules? I did. That was a little bit silly. This wants to be molten iron, and this wants to be... Are these both arc furnaces? I got that wrong. Wait, why are they both arc? Didn't I copy... I must have queued a thing. Purifier. Here. Making dirty water? Sure. Yeah, because... So, how many of these do I need for 2 belts? 10 per second. Crafting speed... 1. Yeah, so I need 3 of these to deal with my 2 belts of iron. So let's go and also thread that through at the same time. Let's do... Do I even need... I don't do it, because I've also got... Yeah, we're just going to take one of these. So the first one is going to need to go in here, and this one's going to need to go in here, except we're going to leave a little gap so that we can go... Actually, that's not true at all. We don't need a gap, because it's this one that's getting turned. Okay, so at the moment, all of these guys should be full. Am I just going to do this and wait for bots to get all of it? Maybe. Taking damage. Is that fine? It's taking damage and not having guns shooting. So, yeah, these guys are sneaking past a bit. Kind of need to get this build going. 4 inserters seems like it's a decent number per belt. Well, okay, 6 per belt, 4 per thing. That's going to be fine. Let's just throw another of these things in here so we can make sure that's balanced. Wait, I used medium power poles for these, didn't I? Because these actually, yeah, got far enough over the thing. Okay. Have I left enough space to do all the casting that I want to? I think I've left enough space for all the casting I want. These guys... How am I getting the... Oh yeah, let's think about the fluid outputs as well, because these things want to go like that, I guess. And they're not connected to anything else yet, but I want to do... Let's do the thing where... That way, so I can put water here. Could also just put water on... Yeah, I think we can do it that way around, don't we? Except that we don't have pipe. How did I end up not having pipe? Okay, sure. Good things. Okay, so you guys have got all your stuff now. You need the water. Let's also figure out where the casters are going, because we need metal casters, arc furnaces, crystal growers, purifiers, metal casters. Okay. If I'm making steel, this guy is handling 500 molten iron in half a second, so it can handle 1,000 molten iron a second. Okay, this guy is spitting out 200 molten iron every 0.2 of a second. So these guys are actually 1-to-1, which is kind of wild. I can have one of these things here, and these things here, and these things like this. And these things making steel, and that's now just balanced. I need to do the fluid input, so then I need to have these, and I actually have no idea whether or not these need fast or slow outs, but it's going to be less than... It's going to be... Can I actually... Yeah, we can do it that way around. Yeah, this is going to be... This is going to only take half a belt of steel out, because I'm putting 4 halves of a belt in, so I'm going to have 4/5 of a belt out. Yeah, it's fine. Yeah, okay, so fluid input stuff. And then also figuring out how this belt of steel gets back to the base. Yeah, oh yeah, pipe, I needed pipe. And then I've also got a decent chunk of... Do I have copper in my inventory? I do. Let's get rid of these things that I don't need. You can go in there. We're talking about making more steel. Oh yeah, these guys will give me the efficiency modules I need to go and module the rest of those arc furnaces. This also... I don't need to be putting iron down there at all at this point. This can go like that. And we can just make sure... Actually, this one probably wants to go there as well. That's probably doesn't matter. It's probably just not enough ore at this point. I did leave a car behind. Okay, sure. Okay, you guys have all that stuff. I will not even bother going back to the base for pipe. I'm just going to make pipe here. Let's have one of those and a bunch of these. Yeah, sure. And then, yeah, this car is the one I left over here, which is fine. And then I've got 11 efficiency modules, and I think I needed 6 because I have 3 of these furnaces. Yeah. Okay, and then we've got to get this purification loop over here as well. But this is also not so many. Like, one of the purifiers cleaning water will be able to handle... Let's put it here, because these are all fluid ends. Yeah, so this is going to clean our water, which means that I can have this kind of pipe down here, and this will be everything I need for the water side, except you need to get some more water in. So I guess we're going to do the same thing we did, because this is going to be another just fixed loop of water purification. We're not going to keep pumping stuff in. We're going to put a bit of water here, sever the connection. Wasn't there water? Yeah, there's water further over here. And then let this run as its own fixed thing for a while. So we do that. These guys have all the water they need. They don't have a place to put their dirty water, but that's fine. We'll not cut this off. Pick up all these pipes again. I'll put that back. I wanted that. Do I? Yeah, I have a bit of... Yeah, at this point I think, because the thing is I'm also not all that close to having bots. There's still quite a lot of stuff to do. So these guys should have, yeah, these guys are going to have all the water they need for a couple more cycles of stuff. And in the meantime, we are going to build this kind of madness to give them somewhere to put all their dirty water. So they're going to continue. These I don't need. And then this... that way. Yeah. Because that'll let me put a thing here. So this guy is doing what it can. These guys should all now be running. And yeah, we're making a lot of steel, and it's just backing up on the belt, which was kind of what we knew was going to happen. I need that, like, if these guys are getting attacked, this position is also definitely getting attacked. So we should probably do some amount of defense, and then realize that I don't really have enough bullets for this spot. Maybe I grab some from... And I was also doing double layers of guns, wasn't I? How many bullets did I leave you guys? Not very many. I think we're still going to steal some of them. Because you're probably defending less if these guys are defending more. So give me half. Yeah, you can keep 7. Yeah, you guys really don't have any bullets at this point, do you? This is a thing that I'm going to have to return to at some later point and put more stuff on. Okay, second layer of guns. May as well change my mind about that too. Cool. Didn't even line them up well. Good job. Okay, on the upside, we are still making blue science, I believe. I say that without actually checking. And we also... Yeah, that's all the bullets I have. Need to get that steel back into the rest of the base. Yeah, this is why everything's built up, because all these guys just have a couple hundred steel on them. So the question is, how am I getting the steel back to the base? Because I'd like to have it on the outside of a belt that's over here. This one can go... Yeah, so... Wait, on the outside? Yeah, on the outside. On the outside of this belt, which is already not where it's going, but that's fine. We can actually kind of just run it. Can we just do a thing where we go like... Now it's on the outside of the belt. And we are heading in generally the direction we want to be. Yeah, I want to be up here. Okay, and then this stuff is backed up, but I also kind of don't care. Okay, so we have plugged in more steel, so that's cool. So we're going to have a lot more steel arriving here. We're going to have nearly a full lane. I mean, for a while, until this empties out, we're going to have a full lane of steel arriving here. This should be able to do 2 full lanes of iron ore once everything turns back on, and into this stuff. Are these... Let's presume that those are going to be enough output inserters, it's fine. Okay, did I want to try and set up military sites, or did I want to go and do other defensive work? You guys have got enough bullets for now. I should probably go and take... You guys have got... I mean, you can complain later. So... Where am I making military? Where and how am I making military science? Can I make it down here and shuffle it in there? Maybe. I guess I try and keep this section of stuff free, maybe. But all of this can also just go now, because it needs to be on the outside of the belt. It already is on that side of the belt. Okay, sure. And then these guys get priority, don't they? Over, yes, because they just go into the build, and the other one tops up the build from the other side. So I'm not concerned about needing this buffer at all. It's just the other guys can, like the stuff on the other side, can back up. I would like to keep that power connected, because, you know, having green chips and modules and stuff like that turns out to be helpful. So if I'm doing a military science build over here, do I have everything I need? I've got the iron. Things getting killed. Oh wow. Yeah, maybe I should have gone and defended that. Maybe I should have bullets so I can go and defend that. Then maybe I should go and get some military science so I can actually go and push the rest of the stuff. Bullets are over here. Give me the guns. Give me these things. I should now have a lot of stuff, right? Maybe I should go and push that base. It's only a couple of worms at this point. Do I have... I don't know if I have either the miners or the efficiency modules on me to actually replace whatever mining I'm losing. Maybe? Kind of whatever? Where are the power poles here? Oh, the power poles are up to the north by the oil, so I don't need to worry about that until I get, like, here. Okay, so they destroyed some amount of stuff. Good for them. That's all still there, apparently. do I have? I have 5 of these things. Merry Christmas. Oh, actually, this is... I don't want to... I could sort all of that out. That would be not a great use of my time, I don't think. So we're just going to leave this as it is. And that's all back, and I didn't really need them anyway. And then I guess we also have some more gun turrets in here. And presume that this will do all of the... I mean, that's still quite a few gun turrets, isn't it? You guys can have 50 bullets each. You can even have all... yeah, you guys can just even have that weird, ugly bit of wall that I was previously taking out. This is... yeah, that can do that. And yeah, defense. Do you guys have... oh yeah, you also did have enough ammunition, so we're not concerned about that. Let's actually add a couple more guns down this side as well, because why not? I'm already here. Sure. Let's put all the guns in the wrong place. That's a thing that will help me go fast, isn't it? That's the line I want. And then 700 bullets. You guys can each have a lot. Okay, so not all these things are modular, but also most of it is, so whatever. Yeah, that's successfully defended. Yeah, then figuring out where military science is going to go and driving into rocks, because that's also a thing. Yeah. So I mean, even though all that stuff is efficiency moduled, and we're not giving away much evolution. In fact, I still don't know if I've actually seen a small biter. We are... well, no, sorry, a medium biter. We are still going to get attacked all the time, because the map settings are still... because I'm not using the aluminium because that's backed up, but that's okay, because this was about creating aluminium anyway. Yeah, this is still going to be a thing that... oh, wow, can I make this bad? I think I've spotted an opportunity to make this bad. Yes, I have an opportunity to make this quite bad. We can go here, and we can go stone bricks on the left. Yeah, that's what we're doing. Okay, we are getting some things that are advancing us towards bots. Other things, yeah, like I also don't want to push, I don't want to actually do any pushing yet, because the things, I think I'm in a position with all of the research and all of the moduling that I can do a bunch more. Like I've put a big investment into an efficiency modules that hasn't paid off in terms of not giving up Evo yet. So I reckon I can do a lot of tech, like portable solar panel. Energy shields actually requires military tech. Okay, fine. The batteries, probably not the legs, because the legs require other stuff. But then damage 3. Oh, let's get shooting speed 2. That's going to be useful. This, if I get military tech down, military 3 is also in scope, which means my next push, I could clear out a lot of nests with poison grenades, combat shotgun, damage 3, even red ammo, energy shields, modular armor. Do I even have modular armor? I've got modular armor. I don't know if I'm wearing it or not. I'm forgetting these fairly important things. And that would be, like, I can get all of that done reasonably without giving away a whole lot of pollution, because everything is being efficiency moduled now. All landmines, other super useful techs that can go into that as well. So I think we're going to do some of that. And then where is... yeah, how do we get to bots? Where's... and it was like lubricant was the one that I was using to check how to get to bots, because it's puts the robotics on the same screen, and I don't know what else I need to go through first. This is that. Yeah, so there's some way that this mod does beacons that I'm not going to bother about yet, but I need that to get to bots, so we're going to do that. These diesel trains were also, yeah, they led to this fission stage, so let's get this diesel train, because that's one of the things I need to get to this stage, which unlocks more bot stuff. Similarly with basic energy, sure. And then I would like to throw in another blue tech, because all of this blue stuff is still building up. I mean, I guess the thing is, where's bots? I've lost the stuff again. Batteries should go to bots, shouldn't they? Batteries should tell me how to get to bots. Okay, there's still a lot of stuff between. There's bots. How many? 500, 3,000 for advanced metal casting. Okay. So I still need quite a lot of blue science. So maybe I am happy just buffering these things for the moment. In fact, if we can just get into this tech, that's going to be kind of useful. So let's do hydropower. I was wondering about how hydropower would be a thing. Burner generators, okay. Sure. Things are needed to unlock bots, it's fine. Okay, so I was going to make this bad. And the way I was going to make this bad is by having this belt go here and then putting the output of these dudes. I don't even know how many of these I need yet. I haven't actually done math about how many of these guys I need to be able to sustain the wall production I want. But I've also got a bunch of wall, and I can handcraft some more wall. So we're just not going to worry about that. So these guys are on the outside of this belt, feeding in through here. They wander all the way up here, and I've got another belt over here, which will have the stone on it, which is, you know, that's a thing we wanted. Is that... I can make this even worse. So the stone is on this belt. We separate off the ceramics. We put the ceramic composites back on. The stone is now on this belt again, which means I need to get down here and put a splitter here for stone bricks on the left before it all goes somewhere else. And then figure out how I'm getting the thing... Because I think I want to use this coal feed as well. Or at least the thing I think I actually want to do is take this extra belt of coal, which is still an extra belt of coal, and run this through here and have these guys rebalance, because this also means that this should definitely be a full belt of coal at this point, because I've got 2 belts of coal coming in here. Some of it's getting used for some of these boilers. I'm really not sure whether or not I'm getting enough water in at this point, because I'm running... Okay, so some of these boilers, the boilers through this kerosene, the water is coming back. So some of these boilers are helping rather than hurting, but all of these boilers, the cracking is on a different water supply, so I think it's probably fine. Okay, so we've got... I'm not yet running down that buffer, so these things are going to need to go in soon, but not yet. So I want... Yeah, so I've got coal over here, I've got metal there. How do I think the answer is by making everything worse. Yeah, because we want to build... I want to get the stone over here so I can do some military science stuff over there. So I think I just take this around this coal belt as well. Yeah, this is probably things that don't feel great. I mean, arguably I should have also run the stone the same way as the iron and the copper, because that also ends up pretty close. But I did also need to take this belt of coal also. And then how is the question? Because... do I not have undergrounds? Interesting. That's going to be an issue, isn't it? Okay, so I do have stone on this belt. So I didn't miss any undergrounds anywhere else, because otherwise there wouldn't be coal on the belt. Yeah, the stone would have crashed into some other build, but this also means, yeah. Okay, so we've got coal and stone down there, and I want to do some kind of military science thing over here. So I've got, yeah, we're gonna do this the other way and figure out where the rest of the build goes. And I think we're going to drag it this way a bit. Just so some of the space stays free. We've got iron. Oh, so we've got... this isn't really a coal feed, is it? This is the steel feed here. Okay, I'm just going to go and grab more undergrounds, because we're going to need that to spaghetti all this stuff in anyway. Undergrounds are here. Let's also grab more ammunition, because I'm going to need that later at some point anyway. Let's continue making guns. Probably I should have automated this better, but whatever. Oh wait, yeah. Oh, that's why everything is backed up, because that... yeah, that's one of the issues, is that this feed here, that is nearly a full lane of copper, ends up only going here, and really... Yeah, this feed at this point does not use a full belt of copper. So that's a thing I'm not going to worry about yet. Okay, how much military science do I want? I don't actually think I want all that much. I think we can probably do... can I... Wait, the coal is coming in from the other side as well, isn't it? That's a bit of a shame. Okay, so maybe we just go, like... Something like this is where grenades can be. 5 is apparently the number of things I'm using for grenades. This can be my military science, which I'm pretty sure I have unlocked. Yeah, there we go. Oh, do I have... I have heavy armor. I just don't have the chips to make modular armor. Okay, fine. Then... Yeah, this is going to be up here, yes. And filter for some kind of thing, because I also want stashes of this stuff to be able to use personally, because that's how that still works. And then this is going to be... So I need the wall. Wall needs to be on the other side, doesn't it? The wall can be here. Let's actually put it on the other side, because I think I'm going to end up blocking myself in with a variety of stuff. So we've got... If I do that... This looks like it's a pretty terrible way of... Shall I do... Let's do one more. Let's do... Then I need to figure out how the wall gets in. Whatever. Because this military science isn't going to be as big as everything else. Hey, let's leave Spacey said, and then didn't. Yeah, so that I can have... I do have protomods. Protomods for military science. This means that we can just do this kind of thing. Oh wait, these guys also definitely need limits on stuff. Do I need to... I don't think I need to be giving away all that stuff or whatever. Yeah, so if I can put wall on this belt... which I guess I can do like so. With this being wall. Yeah, and then I need to get... Because I also want a personal supply of... Like, I want a surplus of red ammo coming out so that I can do red ammo combat things for pushing. I think red ammo is going to turn into the color of ammunition I use for pushing. And then just use... yellow for defense, because I'm still... Yeah, this is why I wanted the undergrounds, wasn't it? How... Okay, fine. Making things worse. Making things so much worse. That's fine, isn't it? Yeah, this is normal. Yeah, want to get to pushing with red ammo, because I am pushing into medium worms, and also... Oh wait, I've gone farther than I need to. Can I jump? This is probably too far, isn't it? Yeah, it's too far. Which, I've only actually got space for one there, unless both of these go the other side. Okay, so I guess we're doing this thing where we're like, bots will arrive soon, will deal with that for me. This one wants to go here. And then this one, yeah, I guess I'm picking all these things up. Sure. This one can go here, and I guess I'm picking all these things up as well. And then these two belts can go like that. And like so. And we have automated 2 of the 3 parts that we need for military science, which is nice. And we've actually automated the military science. How am I getting the military science out? I guess I'm doing a thing. Oh, how am I low on belt again? I guess because I put it all down and then didn't pick it up. Yeah, left it for bots to pick up later. Okay, so that's going to be this. If this is red ammo on the left, then I can have another personal stash of this. Let's put it over here. And then this is going to be my blue science, which I can figure out how to get here by doing spaghetti, in case anyone was unsure of what that answer was going to be. By running out of stuff and then cutting my power network. So that's a cool trick, which you can try at home. Not recommended, actually. How am I through there? I guess spaghetti. And then, yeah, this guy can be... It's fine. It's the issue there is that the warnings... Yeah, the warnings last for longer than the gun shooting notification. So, even though... Do I need... I don't need... Oh, this was actually a full supply of coal. Okay, whatever. That can go like that. Because if I'm doing this thing, then... Yeah, because this is... I didn't actually want that. This also needs to not be in my inventory. I could have put it in with grenades, but that's fine. These guys are these guys are just filling up their stuff now, which is also, you know, fine. And these guys have everything they need except for... Yeah, you're just going, it's fine. Properly emptying the buffers. Then I need... I probably... Do I want... I think I'm going to do 300 ammo, which is more than the military science build needs. But it is going to mean that... that I have to worry... Yeah, I'm going to have a decent supply here. Not that much, though. Probably, let's say that much. Which is still a lot. Okay, this can give me a little more space here, so I can turn this and go through here. That's actually the wrong spot. It does specifically need to be... to get over that one. Okay, so I've got iron. I've... How many... Yeah, normal bullets are just... 1 in 10 seconds... 3 seconds. So one of these is in fact enough. Cool. Normal bullets you are. Have some of those. Keep going with this stuff. Put that there. Put it on. Put it on a... Yeah, we're just gonna go... Not like that. That's not what we wanted. This kind of stuff. And then one of these can just wander up here. Not actually like that. Disappointing things. I kind of want steel on the same belt, don't I? If I put steel on... Let's not do it that way around. Let's do it this way around. Yeah. Because this means that I can underground... Yeah, about here. Like so. And now I've got steel and... this stuff on the same belt, which is pretty cool. And then I don't need a whole belt of copper for that, but we're going to do one because ratios don't matter because we're spaghettiing stuff. And now we've got a lot more of this than I need as well. Yeah, we've got red ammo automation. I could have made this slightly more efficient and take slightly less space. Do I want to do that? I could have this one. I could actually get rid of this one completely. Because this guy is... Yeah, and all of these could also be moved up a little. So I think I'm going to do that just to... Do I really care about saving space? I mean, the river... The lake is right here. There's not much I can... not there. Maybe I care a little. That's a little tidier, isn't it? Not a whole lot, but a little. Enough. We could do that, and then we... As long as this one... As long as this one is before these two inserters, it's fine. So now we're going to remember that we have quite a lot of stuff in the inventory that we don't want. You guys can do all of that. Yeah, you guys just have a lot of that stuff as well. And none of these guys were handling ammo because that would have messed that up. And now I can have a lot of red ammo in a box, which is cool. Military science, which we're making, which is... Some of these guys have finished already, which is also cool. And everything has its own side of the belt. So these guys are going to be... Yeah, they'll all just back up just fine. And not cause any problems with me doing any silly sushi stuff. But we also now have, yeah, labs with multiple colors of stuff in. So that's cool. Do we... What else do we want to do next? I've got 7,000 blue science. Yeah, so it turns out rushing towards bots kind of great. Except then also, yeah, not all these guys are running, which is fine. Yeah, rushing towards bots, kind of great. Not having all the red and green text that I needed to work towards bots, less great. What else? So how is... Yeah, also we've got... So these guys have since expanded to here. I wonder if I'm up to medium biters. Yeah, that's a medium biter corpse, isn't it? So I'm up to medium biters. So I kind of also want the rest of... Can I unclog this? What is the issue here? The issue here is this copper, which is only going over here, even though I'm now taking some of the copper off here. Okay, so I think, and then not all of these guys are, yeah, because I still want to use this line preferentially over these lines. Why don't I have any... Oh, I don't have any steel coming in on this line, because the steel doesn't come in on this line. This line has the steel. This line has the ceramic composites that's blocked, because this copper is blocked. So... Can we... I mean, if I spaghetti the military science differently... This whole junction here is a cause of sadness, yes. I think what we're going to do... Because these guys are using 5 every 3 seconds times a quarter. These guys aren't using a lot, are they? I think what we're going to do, yeah, we're going to make this worse as well. Because of course we are. This can go here. If I go like this, yeah, this is going to do what we need it to. Because this copper isn't going to need more than half a belt. But also if I do this, then this feed of copper from the other side is first of all going to have priority for these guys. I've got... Yeah, I don't need that yellow army anymore. Do I? I probably do. I've probably got bunkers to put down in various places. Yeah, so this copper feed is now going to have priority for these guys, which is also going to be topped up if it's short by the furnace, by the arc furnace stuff, so that's all fine. This is all going pretty nicely now, happy with that. Yeah, boxing grenades, boxing walls. I think a thing I'm going to do in between episodes is tear down this grenade section, because we just don't need it anymore, it's just not doing anything for us. These... As long as this copper is flowing, and it now should be, although I'm still not hugely using it, are we? The military science is over the other side. This, yeah, it's this here that this... I kind of need to prioritize this line either in here. Like if I could get it in. Actually, why not just do that? Because I would need to spaghetti all of this differently, wouldn't I? If I did that, and then this military science belt doesn't exist for a bit, and then this belt goes there, and then we can do... Splitter there doesn't really work. Splitter... Yeah, because this is the belt that the military science wants to get onto, so we'll just... not worry about that for a moment, because the idea was, what if I just put that belt here and did input priority right? Left is actually the one I want. And that doesn't help because this thing here is nearly a full lane of copper as well, isn't it? This is actually a copper lane that wants to be the one that's prioritized in here. So what I actually want to do is not this split here, even though that is also an iron feed I need to preserve, otherwise everything also dies. But if this is copper on the left, and then we run this way, and this needs to... Oh yeah, that's kind of bad. Let's not do that. Doesn't look like there's any more. Maybe there's a piece of iron or two, and it's just holes in the belt. It's fine. Yeah. So I guess what we're doing in that case is that this one splits here for iron on. This is not getting any better, is it? I think this is making everything worse. But also fine. So this won't have any iron on it, which means this can run down here and in here. Grab all that iron. Oh wait, I've got a place for iron. Iron can get out of my inventory and go there. So this spaghetti disaster is a disaster. But we're also now... Yeah, we should have a way of using both this copper and also this copper as a way of getting... And how do I get this out? And then how do I get this out? I've got to get both of these out. If I have to get both of them out, then can I get them out in the same way? I think that the answer to that is we can make this worse again. Yeah, because this is actually already... If I swap the side of this... Yeah, this is yeah. Things that I'm super not happy about, but we're going to do anyway. Because if I can make these guys share a belt... So this is now the one belt of stuff I need to spaghetti out. Which I can spaghetti over here. And then... Yeah, that doesn't want to go. Can I... I can't put that one underground. I could put this one underground, because I'm trying to figure out if I can free... that spot. So that I can prioritize this iron in. Although what I really need is that iron over here. So maybe that's actually pretty easy. Maybe we just go... split here. Military science on the right. Things that are absolutely worth my time as I'm wondering about whether or not I've given up enough evolution. Except this belt of stuff is, yeah, I don't like this. I want to go... I kind of want to put it here. How do I put it there? Does this one go... I mean, it could go further. I could just spaghetti harder. That I think... This one would have to go, like, underground here to there. Because I need to get from here to there, which I guess means I do that. And now... priority left. Yeah, then I need this to be balanced so that either side, so that this feed will happen from either side, and then I need this thing. Yeah, that's absolutely what should happen there, isn't it? It's fine. Yeah, this space I didn't need to put a build in, and I didn't need to keep free because I had stuff that like important aesthetics. I just needed space to be able to spaghetti things because the base is terrible. That's what needs to happen there. So I've got all the grenades I want, I've got all the wall I want, all this stuff is now kind of backing up, and these guys are just delivering. Are you guys short on wall? No, because I still can't fit a bunch. Okay, so that's all. Oh, and then this thing... yeah, that doesn't want to be like that. Doesn't want to be like that. Because I only want... I don't want the iron there. Although if I had done that, that would have been a good way to have this guy get iron. But we haven't. It's fine. Okay, that can go in there. All this stuff can get out of my inventory. I wonder how the kerosene with its million storage is doing. And the answer is just fine. These guys aren't running down their buffers yet. Blue Science is still running, but it's kind of slow. Power Grid is fine. Tech is creeping along. How many of these techs did I need? I need 3,500 for this tech. Okay, sure. That'd be why I don't have a whole lot of blue left. Or at least, yeah, the Blue Science isn't moving much. We're going to sneak in physical damage 3, because that's going to help everything out a little bit while the biters are around. And then we're going to go back to things that we need... Oh, and I could get landmines as well. Yeah, we're going to sneak in a couple of different things that are going to help us get to not the silo, but to this fission stage. I think this fission stage is going to be like the next immediate goal, because the immediate goal should be bots, but there's quite a lot of stuff we have to do before that. And there's also just like a bunch of waiting around we've got to do. So I guess there's some builds I'm going to tear down. I might go push bases in between, because what else am I doing? I mean, even though I said that was, I really want this to finish before I go and push bases. So I'm going to think about what we're going to do next. I've got a little bit of stuff to do that's not interesting, like tear down the grenade builds in between. But mostly, I think it's going to be, you know, episode. We got some things done. We got some more steel. We got a military science build. We finished the ceramics thing. Yeah, good stuff. Working towards bots, I suppose. I guess. Sure.